welcome back to my channel. I'm Eva from evagoesthrifting. I hope you're all keeping very, very well. Today's video is pretty self-explanatory. It is just an easy, quick Q&A that I did with some of my Instagram followers. I've decided to keep the questions anonymous just because, I don't know, I thought maybe some people wouldn't mind, but overall I just thought it was polite to leave them anonymous. I'll just get on with it then because I don't have much else to say. So here we go. I am reading them off my phone, so apologies, but I don't know how else to do it. Have you ever met up with anyone you found through this account and how did it go? First people I met through this account were the lovely ladies at Shelter King's Cross. That was my first ever encounter with meeting anyone through Instagram, and now I have met them a few times, which is really, really nice, and they're all lovely. So Shelter King's Cross had a 1-year anniversary do that I went to, and there I met Jess from Slow Fashion Curator and Lydia from Thrift Diary, who were both so nice, and it was just such a joy to meet them. It's like meeting really like-minded people, and it's just fantastic. And then another time was I was actually out drinking in Leeds and I was quite drunk. I bumped into a girl who followed me and we had a nice conversation, and that was really, really nice. So all the times that I've met people have gone really, really well. I probably wish I wasn't as drunk the time I bumped into someone, but it's life and we're all like-minded people. Maybe one day we could all go charity shopping together and take over the world. Up next is, what's the worst encounter you've experienced at a thrift shop? Oh god, I haven't really encountered anything that bad. Like, the thrift shops and charity shops in the UK are really quaint and small and run by volunteers, and it's just, they're really lovely. But there was one time when I went and bought a dress, and I was with my friend Jess, and I said to Jess, I said, oh, I really like this dress, but it's got like some pen marks on it. Well, the lady who was working there, she kind of overheard me, snatched it out my hands, and she said, oh, we're not allowed to sell things that are stained or ripped or anything like that. But she kind of yelled at me in front of everyone in the shop. I still proceeded to buy the dress and it's still in my wardrobe today. I just thought it was a bit rude and I didn't really like her attitude, to be honest. But overall, the majority of people that volunteer or work in charity shops are absolutely lovely. What do you use on your skin? It's always so glowy. I am hella basic when it comes to skincare. I am glossier, everything. I just absolutely love it. Milk with Jelly Cleanser, Super Bounce. The one that makes me glowy is the Future Dew, which is really nice. I'm really hoping that one day Glossier will do refillables because I could absolutely just go for the refills. It would be really good. So maybe Glossier, idea for you. So this is a really nice one. What outfit do you feel most confident in? I think that's a really nice question. I definitely feel most confident in my long leather jacket that I got from Strawberry Fields Vintage, and then I pair that with my Shelter King's Cross dress, my velvet one, a really nice puffy shirt underneath, Doc Martens, and a beret. So this one is, can you remember your first ever thrifty find? I can. This was the first thing I ever bought in a charity shop. Behold this really cute Red Hot Chili Peppers t-shirt. It's a Stadium Arcadium one and it's pretty cool. I still wear it. Probably one of my favorite thrift finds simply because it's my first ever thrift find, and I think it's a pretty cool thrift find, and it just made my love for band t-shirts and that kind of look just again blossom into what it has become today. Okay, I'm gonna merge two here. So I got, where did you go to uni and what do you miss the most about uni? I went to the University of Gloucestershire, but I was on the Cheltenham campus. It is a really tiny, boring university, no offense. I personally found my course pretty good. I enjoyed my course a lot. I had good friends, and I actually went for my course because I was really passionate about music business. In hindsight, I kind of wish I went somewhere else, somewhere just a bit more fun, but somewhere I felt like I could grow more. Whereas I feel like I've grown a lot more since I've actually left uni. I felt like uni kind of stunted my growth in a way, and I definitely lost a lot of confidence when I was at uni, and I've actually gained it back since I've been back. And what do I miss about uni? I miss living with my friends. I miss not having many rules, coming back whenever I wanted to, just having my own routine, whereas obviously at the moment I am in the post-uni and getting a job phase, so I'm currently living at home. It's the independence that I think I miss the most. What job do you do? Your outfits are super funky, love your style. Oh, thank you very much. That is really, really kind. So at the moment, I currently work in an interior design shop. It is really nice. I really, really do enjoy it. This is my temp job at the moment whilst I try to figure out what on earth I'm going to do with the rest of my life. Okay, so this one pulls in with kind of my job at the moment and my uni life. What are your future plans? Yeah, geez, man. You're never meant to ask a 20-something-year-old what is their future plans, but it's fine. What are my future plans? Okay, so, well, before COVID struck, I was currently looking for a job, planning to move to London and maybe work in the music, fashion, or interior design industry. I have not decided which one yet, and it's incredibly daunting to work out which one I want to go into. Hopefully one day I will get a job that I absolutely love. I do love my job at the moment, but I'm excited to find my own path and see where it takes me. Okay, so this one is, what is your favourite band? Oh, this is always such a difficult question, and I get asked it quite a lot because of what I did at uni. I'm not really someone to have favourites. I'm not someone who like massively falls in love with one thing. I just kind of dip my feet into everything. I really love Led Zeppelin, The Fall, The Doors. I do quite like yelly music though. I like loud music. What has been the biggest challenge you faced in terms of switching out fast fashion, which is a good question. The biggest challenge I stumbled across must seem really small in like the grand scale of how big this is, but I find summer clothes really, really difficult to get. As someone who does have body insecurities, I am conscious of the top of my arms, which is a bit bizarre, but I really struggled to get summer wardrobe pieces secondhand. But last year when I went away on holiday, I found myself kind of panic buying before I went Bardo milkmaid tops because I love the fact they are lovely to look at and they look really good on, but they still cover the top of my arms, and that makes me a lot more comfortable. And if I'm not comfortable, then I'm just not happy, and then I'm just not myself. So this was definitely like a bit of a stumble in my fast fashion journey. That's one of the biggest challenges I faced with swapping out fast fashion. So what makeup do I use? I am currently on a quest to swap my makeup to cruelty-free. So far it's going pretty well. I would never throw away a product just because it wasn't cruelty-free. I need to use them first and not be wasteful. The new cruelty-free ones that I am loving are CMA powder, the Hourglass, what's it called? The Hourglass Scattered Light. This is in Reflect, and that's what I've actually got on my eyes now. I absolutely love the Glossier Cloud Paint, which I have in a few different colours because I just think it's really, really sweet. The one area I really struggle with, and I'm still struggling to find, is a really good cruelty-free foundation. So at the moment, I am stuck on the Clarins, which is not cruelty-free. I'm just waiting to finish it really. At the moment, this is a really big quest for me. So if you have any really good cruelty-free foundation recommendations, please leave them in the comments below. This is a really good question. How has being more thrifty seeped into other areas of your life, i.e. less plastic and less waste? One of my favourite swaps that I've done is my reusable face pads. I absolutely love them. When I look back on how many face pads I was using like every single night, it's just disgusting. I hate thinking I was creating that much waste, and it's just such a simple swap, and I fully recommend it to anyone. It's not difficult at all, and you just pop them in the wash with your washing and bing bang boom, they are clean and reusable. Would you buy new clothes if you knew exactly who made them and was ethically sourced? I'm not opposed to buying new stuff. I definitely think it's something to evaluate as a consumer whether you want to buy new, obviously. At the moment I still struggle with trying to work out whether a brand is kind of fully ethical or conscious. I'm still learning the ins and outs on how to ask the appropriate questions when asking them about their supply chains. So at the moment for me, it's personally easier just to not buy new. Where do I get my shoes from? Most of the time I try to buy my shoes secondhand from either eBay or Depop. I haven't tried vintage yet on shoes, but I am looking at maybe getting some Veja, what's it called, Veja? But I'm looking to get some of those just because they are ethical and lovely trainers. However, I need to save up and really think about it before I spend any of my money. When did you start your slow fashion journey and what steps did you take? I started my Instagram account in February 2019. That's when I officially began to boycott fast fashion. I didn't really take any specific steps simply because I love shopping secondhand to start off with. The steps I find really useful and what I recommend the most is to educate yourself on the social and environmental effects that fast fashion has on the world. Maybe start with small challenges, so maybe go a month without buying anything. Another one is as well, join in with Instagram challenges or no buy challenges, because it's really useful having a supportive network online who are all doing the same thing as you. It doesn't happen overnight, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day, so take your time and learn as you go on. Where do you choose to buy underwear and swimwear? To be honest, I'm still wearing the underwear that I bought new from over a year ago. That's bad. Hey ho. I really need to do a bit more research when it comes to buying sustainable and ethical underwear. I am currently wearing Organic Basics bra, which was really kindly gifted to me by them. Since lockdown has been on, I haven't worn a proper bra in like couple of months now. They are really good for like at home comfy little things. And swimwear, I know not everyone would do it, but I have actually bought swimwear secondhand from charity shops before. Give it a good disinfect and a good clean, bob your uncle, and it is yours and it's beautiful. And a lot of it's actually vintage, so it just looks so fantastic. I love a vintage swimwear piece. Okay, so that is it. Thank you so much for sticking around and listening to this Q&A. I had so much fun answering all your questions. I love the range from confidence to fast fashion and slow fashion, and I hope you like my answers. Thank you everyone who sent in the questions, I massively appreciate it. So remember to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and a subscribe would be really lovely. I post new thrifty content every Sunday evening. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye!